Top Gun, The Force Awakens.
It's the J. Craig Movie Review. Movie Review. A movie with you.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Top Gun Maverick comes out this week. It stars Tom Cruise, Jennifer Connelly, Miles Teller, Ed Harris, Val Kilmer, just for a minute or two. And it's directed by Joseph Kosinski. Now, this one is written by Christopher McQuarrie, who I love and who works with Tom Cruise quite a bit. It's also written by 4 or 5 other people. Now, I say Top Gun Force Awakens for the obvious reason it is a carbon copy of Top Gun. And I'm really getting kind of irritated with this type of bring back. You know, we have a long delay between sequels. And this is what you typically get now, whether it's The Matrix, Star Wars, or now Top Gun. And I'm sure there's more examples that are not off the top of my head. But this is exactly like, for instance, the very first scene of this movie is exactly like the original opening of Top Gun. Equipped with Kenny Loggins' Danger Zone. That's right. It's a shot-for-shot remake. And I'm thinking, okay, great. This is going to be fun. We're going to have a trip down memory lane. Well, it cuts from the ocean and the aircraft carrier to Tom Cruise, or Pete Mitchell, Maverick, in an airplane hangar working on a plane. Okay, great. That had nothing to do with each other. That was weird. What a weird opening. Okay. Remember Top Gun? Remember? Now here's our story. So you have Rooster, who is the son of, it's Miles Teller, who's the son of Goose, Tom Cruise's friend who died in the very first movie. Now, there's a lot of resentment that he has with Pete, his uncle Pete, if you will, and he blames him for his death, and Pete's taking it still very hard, so you have a lot of build-up here, but it doesn't really have it doesn't have the emotional impact that I was hoping for, that I think they were going for. It's a little flat, but hey, in the end, it's what they're going for. Now, Tom Cruise, Pete, has to teach a bunch of students, or aces, you know, some of the best pilots in the world, to run a mission. They have a mission this time instead of just going through school to be the best. They have a mission they're planning for. And he must decide whether to pass Rooster along so that he can possibly get himself killed, or deny him the ability to do it like he's done in the past and keep him from, advancing and ruin the relationship more so than it already is. And so he's got a nice dramatic conflict there, emotional as well as, physical. But in the end, it's a little flat. It doesn't really go where it needs to, but it's there, okay? Jennifer Connelly plays the love interest of Pete, Maverick, and it is probably the flattest part of the movie. There's no reason for it. There's no bearing to it. There's absolutely no weight to it, and I love Jennifer Connelly. It just is flat. There's a relationship that they're supposed to have between 30 years that we haven't seen them, that they bring up, and it's like, okay, why do I care about this? There's nothing there, unfortunately. There's the Miles Teller, the Rooster and Maverick thing. There's a lot of motion there, and at the end, I really wanted to cry. I was like, come on, there it is. Oh, it's not strong enough. Didn't really reach where it should have. Okay, but in the end, it's member berries. It's Top Gun all over again. But as long as they don't play Great Balls of Fire or have playing with the boys in the volleyball scene, I'll be okay. Let's get right down to it. Great Balls of Fire makes an appearance. You guessed it. You guessed it. I buried the lead. Top Gun and Great Balls of Fire wouldn't be the same movie without it. Even with a guy with a mustache, Miles Teller, good job by the way, in the mustache, and a Hawaiian shirt, and they're singing Great Balls of Fire on the piano. Of course they are. Someone actually unplugs the power at one point in the bar. For some reason, to show somebody pulling the plug. Was it Miles Teller? Because now he's on a piano. Like, he orchestrated this whole thing so he could sing the song, so Tom Cruise could have memory berries. Come on. Okay, but as long as they don't have playing with the boys. Well, they don't. But they have a volleyball scene. But it's a football scene. It's a shirtless football scene on the beach. Wouldn't be the same. Okay, so you have John Hamm also in this movie, who plays the asshole guy who doesn't like Tom Cruise, and it's very superficial, and it just angers me that they went down the memory lane so often in this movie without really getting to the heart of the story, which was Miles Teller, Rooster, and Maverick. It sounds like I'm talking about a cartoon. Goose and Maverick and Rooster and... Okay, so last thing I want to say is Val Kilmer. You have Val Kilmer in this movie, which is awesome. He's sick. He's not doing very well. Watch the documentary called Val. It's awesome. But I'm really, really mad at this movie for not giving him a hero moment. Not a moment, but a hero shot. This crowd wanted to cheer. They wanted to clap. And a couple times you could hear them trying to clap. Like, oh, is it it's not strong enough, but I want to clap right there, damn it. It just didn't hit where it should. Like, you don't have the moment where Val Kilmer walks on the scene or we get introduced to Val and we want to clap for him because we're seeing Val for the first time. That's what happens when you see Han Solo for the first time, or you see somebody come on the screen for the first time in such a long time and you want to clap for them. We don't get that. We get a sad scene right from the get-go. And it's like non-heroic. It's just not, it's very like, oh, look how bad he's doing. And then there's another sad scene. You get 2 Val Kilmer scenes and they're both sad. Makes me so angry. There's no hero moment. There's no reveal that, hey, Val Kilmer, the admiral who's been saving Maverick's ass from the get-go, right? He's always saving him. That's why Maverick is still being able to do what he does, because Iceman keeps saving his ass. Okay? Because he's the admiral now. And we get a moment with him, but it's not the moment we should have gotten. And I'm really pissed off at this movie for that. You're on notice. All right. Well, hey, it's the holidays. Go see it. Holiday weekend anyways. Go see it. Have fun. Go see a movie. Go get some popcorn. Don't forget to like and subscribe to J. Craig. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Happy movies.
It's the J. Craig Movie Review. Movie Review.